Yuya Sakamoto is our referee. I want to thank all you fans for joining us all around the world. Got top fans on Facebook that have been checking in, that have been following the tour as the events have taken place. And of course, followers on Twitter as well. Hashtag is NJ Autumn, as you see in the lower right-hand portion of the screen. Rod Easter was asking on Facebook what Kosei Fujita was doing in the ring. We didn't show it in the English because it was just simply an instruction for the house of the other night at Korakuen Hall what to do when you're cheering, when you get the chance to cheer, make noise. And Kosei Fujita, Makoto Abe, the ring announcer, even Watanabe, the other ring announcer, they were part of the demonstration. So that's what that was all about. Body slam. And an early effort here for the Boston Crab. I was wondering if maybe Fujita was trying something different. Well, why not? Listen, obviously DOUKI was still fresh enough to make it to the ropes quite quickly, but there is nothing wrong with trying because I think Fujita realized what we all saw, that that body slam was really well done and might have felt like he had an advantage. And DOUKI, I think, realizes that the kid is going to go for broke, so he's going to have to move more aggressively earlier on. Back elbow. And a neck breaker. DOUKI obviously going for the neck because that's where all of his victories can come from. Kick out at 2. Whether it's suplex de la luna, daybreak, some form combination of that. And then, of course, as we mentioned, the DOUKI choki, the submission hold. And you haven't been wrestling every night. You've had a few weeks off. Are you going to want to jump on a plane and go wrestle Hikuleo, who's been wrestling here every night? No. Because no matter how experienced you are, you'll get beat. And the claw applied to Ryohei Oiwa. So Machine Gun Carl Anderson, of course, put New Japan Pro Wrestling in a difficult situation. I do not think that there is, like I said, there was any double dealing going on here. But I think you can, rules are made and then you can bend them. And WWE is full aware that Machine Gun Carl Anderson still has commitments in New Japan. And will continue to. Look at these young lions going here against the Great Khan. And we'll see how it all shakes out. But I think a little bit of flexibility from New Japan was the best course of action here. Thrust kick from Cobb puts him down. How about the Great Khan? The Great Khan, who felt the wrath of the Great Muta in elimination from the World TV title tournament. Yeah, that Great Muta. Why and how? I have no idea. You know who else I didn't know? Toriano. Christmas came early for him because of the blinding green mist. He got the victory over the Great Khan. And it looks like these young lions are about to get snuffed out here as though he was going to get submitted probably from the head and arm choke. The clamp across the carotid artery. On the left side, on the right side, Oiwa's own arm pressing against the carotid artery. Hanging on long enough, though, for Nakashima to jump back in and break it up. So while the Great Khan, that makes no sense. Trying to gain any advantage they can, though, to distract the referee. Leg hook cradle as well. And now pressing down really on the shoulders. It's imperative for Dick Togo and Evil to end this match while they've got Master Wato down and in control and before Hikuleo could get tagged in. Hikuleo knows that that shirt is behind the back of Evil. The referee just sees Hikuleo in. Hikuleo is plainly telling him what Evil is doing. And now the referee just sees Master Wato's shoulders down and a kick out. These are foundational moves of rule breakers, the way they have crafted their wrestling style for over 100 years. Back into the exposed steel. Obviously knowing that Master Wato is in a weakened state. Look at the welts on his back from the cable. The cable actually has left an imprint along the scapula of Master Wato. That's how dangerous that steel is. I'm not part of any rule-making committee. I'm just the announcer, but if they could find a way to lock those corner pads on, yeah, it'd be rough for Toriano. But it might prevent some needless injury. Finlay grabbing the wrist and turning it over now into the hammerlock. Zack Sabre Jr. will look for an escape and finds the way to turn the wrist lock over, take Finlay down. Finlay nips up and breaks free. Alex Zayne and Zack Sabre Jr. were first-round opponents in the World TV title tournament. Zack Sabre Jr. held on for victory. Zayne finally had to give up. There was less than 5 seconds remaining in the time limit. Tonight's the same deal with our 2 quarterfinal matches. Both will have 15-minute time limits. If it goes to time, we'll have a coin flip to determine the winner. Each man trading the uppercut forearms. Zack gets caught under the chin, a little bit staggered. Finlay, the jumping uppercut. And controlling the wrist and tagging Alex Zayne. That's about as good an opening exchange as you can ask for David Finlay against a completely fresh Zack Sabre Jr. And so Zack in the ropes, and now Tiger Mask will tag in. Keep pouring the pressure on. So all 3 men have gotten a piece of Zack. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And able to kick out. Again, it's still relatively early in this match. So the wrist lock now. Full arm dragon twist from Ishimori. Reversal into a hammerlock. Reversing the hammerlock to apply one of his own. Good escape there by Desperado. And into the side headlock. Either Desperado, Hiromu, or Master Wato would have been logical, good contenders for Taiji Ishimori. But in a very competitive field, Ishimori making a bold statement. And with 1 win at Wrestle Kingdom, if he's fortunate enough, if he wins at Wrestle Kingdom, doesn't that sweep away Wato, Hiromu, and Despe all in one fell swoop? That's where I made the point before about, obviously, Kushida, once he's healthy, and then not too far after that, you've got to look at Douki as somebody who could be a contender. Side headlock takeover, head scissors, kick out. Uncle Nobu gets tagged in. Gedo tagged in. So we'll see what the veteran contingent of this tag team match can offer. Gedo setting the trap perfectly. TJP tagged in, Titán tagged in. Here we go. Bouncing up like a super ball is Titán. Backdropped over the top and lands on the apron. No, we haven't sped the video up, folks. This is how fast Titán is. Crossbody. This is how fast Titán is day in, day out. Head kick there from TJP. Ooh, Matrix-like escape. Up on the shoulders. Akira there to help his partner. Face first. And the tags on both sides. Hiromu Takahashi, man, oh man. Gideon Gray. He's exhausting himself. Uh-oh, now he means business. Uh-oh, now he means business. If the pants come off, I quit. I mean, if this was, and Narita going out, that is season the means production. Go ahead and check me, referee, because I am going to attack Yano before the bell. So we will get no ring introductions, no notifications about Abrietos, the sports bar in the shadow of Tokyo Dome, where Chris and I will be just before Wrestle Kingdom to host a special event with those that are coming over, part of the tour package at NJPW1972.com. We won't hear about the Bears and Nobori Betsu, nor is Shinichi Chan ambassadorship of the YouTube channel and the great glamping DVD with the members of Chaos. And the quick takedown and a roll-up, Marty Asami allowing that to go. That may have been just over a second, Yano tearing away that corner pad here tonight. Obviously, the pace and everything is heightened in these matches with just a 15-minute time limit. And if it does go to time, as we've said, it'll come down to a coin flip. Ren Narita won a slugfest with Tomohiro Ishii. Toru Yano escaped after the Great Muda sprayed the green mist into the eyes of the Great Okan. That will only serve to infuriate Ren Narita, which is the point, because Yano will catch you and backslide you. That's how Yano wins. Back to his amateur roots, though. Great takedown and a roll-up. The boot from Ren Narita puts Toru Yano down. And so far in this World TV title tournament's history, in the history of the title, Sonata's on top, and it's going to be just about impossible for anybody to beat that record, as there were just over 2 seconds left. Kenta immediately taken to the floor. He's going to roll outside. Kenta gained a controversial victory over Taichi earlier in the week, Korakuen Hall, using the rule breaker trifecta, the low blow, the roll up, and the hook of the tights.
Okay.
Rachuzuno now going to try to get Kenta back in, and he'll do so by starting the count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sonata needs to be careful here. Leaving himself potentially vulnerable, but at the same time inviting Kenta to get back in, anything to get the action moving. All right, we'll wait.